I can change the colors, but okay. So, all right, you'll be able to see, but
Lock.
I just locked my camera, or so the cursor is painted on the center. I wrote a rotation thing, but it's kind of iffy right now. I need to work on it. Uh, it like kind of stretches, so like the camera moves faster than the cursor does, sort of. So it creates this like nifty effect, or it looks like it's always in front of you. And a bonus, if you pull out your weapon and start firing it, it's actually pretty cool. Anyways, hmm. And then
Free.
let's see, the
Okay, so
settings.
wait. When you use this thing, you lock it, and then you don't have to hold down the right mouse button to turn the camera
Exactly.
and turn your character. That's what it
Exactly.
is.
Exactly. And you
Oh.
can hotkey stuff to the left and right mouse button, since
So
you
then,
no
so
longer
then
need
your
your
right
left or
mouse
right mouse
button
button
is
to
like
control your
your
camera.
special attack.
Yeah, my right mouse button is 2, and my left mouse button is my auto, my regular attack.
Okay, now I get it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, is what I do. And then, so you can set up a toggle key to whatever you want. You can set up all these keys to whatever. So it's default set to all the default hotkeys. So 1 through 5, F1 through F4, and then these are like, I don't remember what I set those to actually, but by default. That's not what they are by default. These are all my custom settings. And then there's no lock keys. So like for instance, if you want your camera to unlock for something, like cuz you want to aim for it, like let me show you a good example. There's 2 examples. One of them is if you want to aim. So I'm locked right now. You see the cursor. And I hit the no lock key, which I've set to R, which is my number 5 ability. So it unlocks my key so I can move my ground targeting around and
Yeah, because you actually want
teleport.
to target something you're not looking at.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe I want to target behind me, or like, so I can move around. So that's neat. And then one other thing is you actually can't about face while you're holding the right mouse button down. The about face key doesn't work when you're doing that. So if you want to about face, you can set it to a no lock key and just works. It unlocks it for a second and you're back. Relocks it right when you let go of the key. So that's really neat. That's another one of the issues that was plaguing
Free.
the old combat mods. One last issue that the combat mods have is the targeting. Usually you're required to set up auto targeting for these to work.
Lock.
Let me get rid of that
Free.
cursor because that's annoying me. Auto targeting,
What
which I
is the
have.
thing that's following you?
What thing? Oh, that's my mini. I have a bunch. Let me.
Oh, like a pet.
Yeah. Let
I was
me.
like, did they add like some minion that they use?
No. It's just a mini pet. But let's say I have auto targeting off. And
Lock.
so now if I use any of my abilities, it won't target any. Wait,
Free.
actually I should turn. There's this checkbox. See that checkbox right there? I'm going to turn it off.
Online.
Okay.
Lock.
Now, if I fire, no matter how close to him I get, it won't target him because my auto target's off. But there's certain abilities. Sometimes you want this. Maybe you don't want to aim with most of your abilities because you think it's cool not to aim. But sometimes there are abilities that require you to aim. Examples are Steal on Thief. It's a shadow step that requires a target. Shift 1, which is also a shadow step that requires a target. So,
Lock.
let's see. Whoops.
Lock.
Now I don't have him targeted, but if I hit F1, which is on a target key, which I've set, it targets him. Because I put a checkbox
Free.
next to it.
And ArenaNet is totally
Checkbox.
chill with this external program doing all this.
There is a link on the Reddit post. If you're worried about getting banned, you can just read that. It
Oh,
should.
okay, I see that. Oh.
Yeah, it should. Or it's like an official ArenaNet response to third-party programs. Oh, also you saw how the cursor was kind of gooey, like how it stretches away from the center of the screen and then returns on its own. You can set the elasticity, so you can like turn it. If you turn the elasticity all the way up, it can stretch all the way out to the edge of the screen, and it slowly pulls itself back into the center. But then if you turn it all the way down to one, it makes it so that it's just locked in the center and it doesn't move away from the center at all. My favorite is like right around 6 or 8. No idea how hard it
I'm
was to make
downloading it
that.
right now. Well, I'm downloading the mod. Still
Oh, cool,
downloading the game.
cool, cool. No, you have no idea how hard it was to make that rubber band function, man. For the
AHK.
yeah,
I guess I just click the link.
you don't have to download. You actually don't need the latest version of AutoHotkey, but if it gives you problems, then you should download it. It's just because I have it compiled. It's an exe, so it should just run. But if it like pops an error for you, try downloading the latest version of AutoHotkey first, and then if that doesn't work, then contact me and tell me what the issue is so I can fix it. Because like I said, this program's pretty new. I just made it recently. I fixed a bunch of bugs. There should be none right now, but should be and aren't are two different things. Oh yeah, and all the sliders changed it things. So the perspective, you don't touch perspective. Elasticity is like I said, the rubber bandiness, how gooey it is. Uh, the scale is how big the crosshair is, and then the one on the side is how high up it is. So like if you put it way up high, it'll lock it up higher on your screen instead of right in the center. If it's at 0, it'll lock it right in the center. If you put it down really low to like negative 100, it'll lock it really low down. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but it's in there.